should be live now. I believe so. Yep, I see it. So hello, hello, hello. What's happening, everybody? There we go. Yes, morning, everyone. MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. No, you are not misreading the title. This is going to be an arena grind, but I just needed to get rolling on AQ a little bit more, so I figured I would multitask. Well, I'm waiting for people to roll on in anyway. So yeah, it should be like 1 or 2 more fights, and then I can hop on over. Alright, should be back up. Sorry about that. I don't know what is going on with the internet. As far as I know, it's business as usual over here. There we go. Alright. One more fight. And then I can just go ahead and get the arena grind going. Also, while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and do the old Twitter message. He is down. AQ finally done with. At least for now. Alright. So that's all done. So, alright. So the plan for today, based on how long I can keep this all rolling, I would like to do one full round of my 4 stars for the Taskmaster Arena. I'm going to be just kind of doing this off and on throughout the day. Not all on stream, of course, but, you know, just pretty much every couple hours once these reload, I'm going to keep plugging away. And then I'll probably do 1 round of 2 stars, 1 round of 3 stars for those 2 arenas. And at that point, hopefully by then, all of the 4 stars will be refreshed, and I'll do another round either in this arena or in the Deadpool arena. I'm just working on that one for Milestones. I had gotten the first free ticket since I'd already bought Deadpool, I don't know, back in the day at some point. And then I did go ahead and buy that $10 bundle that they offered earlier this week. Just because it's a pretty darn good deal for $10, you know. So that got me a second ticket, and I just went ahead and did this current one just for the heck of it. So yeah. Actually, after this fight, let me send out one more message online. Take them out, right? Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me grab that link. Drop it on in. Alright. There we go. Cool. All right. So yeah, just to recap, running through 4 stars right now, just the rank 5, rank 4s. Then just going to keep rolling through the 2-star arena, the 3-star arena, just again for milestones. I am trying to save up as many units and battle chips as I can for one of 2 things. Either they will go towards the uncollected event quest bundle for this month. Might get that. We'll see how it goes. Or I do want to hop back into the labyrinth at some point. At some point this month, I should say. I have done the first path, but it has been so long since I've done that. God, yeah, that was like 9 months ago or so. It's been a while. I'd have to do some digging. I mean, it was long before I ever started YouTubing. It was somewhere around the end of the summer of last year, so I definitely am much behind, so to speak, on trying to get that done. So I would like to hop back into that pretty soon. Maybe in the next couple weeks or so. Just, like I said, just start knocking out pads. Because it's got to get done at some point. I would like to get it done. What? I thought I had that timed right. Silly voodoo. Bye-bye. Close some stuff out here, see if that helps. I still need to talk to Comcast, because I've got, like, I'm sure I don't have their, like, top-of-the-line internet package or anything, but as far as I know, I should be having pretty decent speeds when it comes to downloading and uploading. And I don't know why, but for the last month-ish, maybe 2 months, I don't know, but at least a month and change, I can never seem to have good stream health when I'm streaming. It starts as good for the first minute or 2, and then it just changes to yellow, and it stays there the whole time on YouTube, I mean. So as far as I know, everything's working fine on my end. I don't know why the internet is not keeping up with it, maybe? I'm not sure. Who knows, right? Who knows? Just rip through these right here. And I am enjoying my morning coffee next to me here. That's what that was. I will also be doing some arena milestones tomorrow morning. But the other thing I want to do is just kind of get in the habit of doing this a bit more often. Not just on weekends, but probably doing arena grinding live streams in the mornings during the week, maybe a couple times a week. My schedule changed about a month or so ago, and so now, based on when I wake up, I tend to have, by the time I wake up and, you know, start actually getting conscious and all that, I tend to have about an hour or so in the morning before I have to start getting ready for work. So I think I'll probably, you know, at least a couple days a week, maybe for like 30, 45 minutes, just hop on, do some arena, get some milestones, and do it as a live stream, you know, just to be able to stream a bit more often, because other than that, it's tough for me being in the Pacific time zone. By the time I'm home from work, most of you are already asleep, so the live streams aren't as exciting as they could be. Real Deal, good morning to you as well, sir. Thanks for popping on by. Big time letdown Benjamin here as well. How's it going? BRB Droid, got to go to the mall. I'll try to come back if I can make it. Oh, no big deal. Thanks for popping in, even if for a moment there, Benjamin. Fire Malloyd Elite, what's going on? Hey, how's it going? Good morning to you as well. Hopefully, afternoon, maybe. Who knows? wherever you may be. Happy Saturday, everybody. There we go, right there. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'll be, I'm mostly just running this for Milestones. I would like to get Taskmaster, so obviously I have my work cut out for me throughout the day today, and then tomorrow morning as well, before the arenas wrap up at 10 a.m. I would like to get Taskmaster. I mean, if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I have him as a 4-star, but I do not have him awakened, so I think he's literally just hanging at rank 1 right now, actually. So I would like the dupe. I would like, or I should say, I would like the awakening. That would be nice. If I don't get him, I don't get him. Like I said, I'm still just running these for Milestones at a minimum, just so I can, again, build up the units, build up the battleships for hopefully more units, and then see where that takes me later in the month. I'm basically trying to not spend any units unless I absolutely have to, unless I'm getting them separately, like through iTunes or something like that, you know? But the point is, I don't want to buy any units this month, and I don't want to use any units up that I'm earning, if that makes sense. Because I know, like, you know, there's still the gold pool crystals that at some point I would probably like to do at least a little stash of and see what I can do with those. You know, like the Domino feature Grandmaster crystals will be back on Sunday. Wouldn't mind going for another shot there. Whatever it is, you know, so we'll see how the month goes. Doc Strange, stopping by and dropping a like. Thank you, sir. Always appreciated. Thank you for stopping on by. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. Mine has just been uber relaxing. That's a nice thing too. Like, again, since I'm in the Pacific time zone, it's not even 9:30 yet, so it's still plenty early, which is nice, which is very nice. So it's like early enough that I still have plenty to do, or plenty of time to do things later, but it's late enough. Actually, I don't really have anything for that. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. Okay. Oh, nice. This will be, there you go, 3 green arrows. I always love seeing that whenever there's an arena matchup. That's such a pretty, pretty thing. Oh. There. If you haven't already, I suppose now's a good time as any to do the usual plug. Feel free to smash that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, please consider becoming a subscriber. I'm getting very, very close to that 500 mark, hence the in the title right there, Road to 500 subs. Last I checked this morning, I think I was at 484, so I'm only 16 subs away from the 500 mark, which is awesome. Like, I honestly can't believe it. When I started on Christmas, I honestly was not sure if I was going to still be keeping up with the channel. I'd still have this many supporters, so yeah, thank you so much for that, everybody. I really do appreciate it. With that, like I've said in earlier videos, planning on doing a couple of giveaways to celebrate the 500 sub mark. Nothing huge or anything I can't compete with some of the others out there, but just, you know, kind of my way of saying thanks and giving back to the people who have supported me. One is going to be a live stream, which I'll talk more about at some point after I hit 500 and figure out the timing of it all. And that'll be kind of skill-based, as I keep saying. The other one, though, is tied in with these X-Force crystal shards. I've put it up on Twitter a couple times. There's a video I had already made on the channel. If you look in the description, there should be a link to that down below, so feel free to check it out and participate if you so are inclined. But yeah, almost to 500, and I'm just super happy and excited for that. Thank you all so much for supporting me as much as you have. It really is amazing, and I love this community. I really love this community. You know, nothing's perfect, of course, but just the amount of support that we give each other, and you know, whether it's advice, whether it's popping in on each other's videos or streams, whether it's hitting up each other online, in game, whatever it is, you know, I'm always in awe. I'm in awe of how good this community can be. So yeah, thumbs up for that. Thank you all so much. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Look away for 1 second and all just goes to crap. Really? There we go. All right, so keeping it moving. Yeah, like I said, hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday. No specific plans for me today. I guess I'll have to be all responsible and stuff. Because, of course, tomorrow is Father's Day. I am not a father, but I do have my father. He lives right nearby, so doing some family stuff tomorrow. I know we're going to go see Incredibles 2, and let's see. Let's do that. That's fine. And then, you know, just sort of hanging around the house. I think we'll probably do like a barbecue, something like that. I believe we agreed upon, so yeah, it should be good. Should be a nice, relaxing Father's Day, but I guess that means I have to be all responsible today and get stuff done. Excuse me. Let's just grab some coffee. Piali, hello, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. That is the mood this morning. Definitely just hanging out, you know, relaxing, arena grinding, getting those milestones, getting those points. I actually didn't even mean to dash forward on that one. I don't know what happened there. That should finally wrap them up. There we go. Piali saying, I like Mephisto. His second special is awesome. No, I agree. I like Mephisto too. I really wish I had him as a 5-star. Or I wish I had this 4-star Awakened. I'd use him a little bit more. But yeah, I do like Mephisto. I especially would like him as a 5-star just because, you know, for those of you who, why didn't that last dash forward? For those who, you know, follow my channel and watch a fair amount of videos, you know my 5-star Mystic roster is pretty weak. Excuse me. I only have 2 champions. One of them is an awakened Iron Fist, and one of them is an unawakened Loki. And that's it. That's all I have for 5-star Mystics. I just, for whatever reason, for the longest time I had such bad luck with 4-star Mystics. Like, I just kept getting every other class but Mystic. Doctor Strange was like the one exception. I kept pulling him left and right, and this was a while ago. This was before his nerf. I don't think I really have anybody I can line up here. Yeah, no big deal. So yeah, I kept getting Doctor Strange left and right, but I pretty much got like no other Mystics, and finally that ended up changing. I could actually start getting some Mystics. But now that's happening for 5 stars. Like, I can't get a 5-star Mystic to save my life. I got plenty of Science. Cosmic is decent. But yeah, I can't get any Mystic champs for whatever reason it is. So, I don't know. He's really good against Thanos. Yeah, I feel like I had heard something similar. Piali. I never did use Mephisto against Thanos, but I imagine he might be pretty decent, especially at the beginning of the fight, if you're able to stop those buffs from triggering. I'm intrigued to see if and when that version of Thanos will ever come back. I know when it came, I forgot to look and see what it was, but when they had released the patch notes for the most recent update, you know, that was a few weeks ago or so, excuse me, one thing they mentioned is that there were some text changes to the description of Thanos' Infinity War. And so that got people wondering, like, does that mean he's going to become playable? Is he going to be in the game more regularly? And from what I remember, all one of the moderators said, it was like, you know, we maybe have plans to do something with him later on, but as of now, nothing specific. But we wanted to clean up the description on some of his stuff just in case we were going to bring him back. So I'm intrigued. The popular running theory is if there's ever like a Labyrinth 2.0, he could be the final boss, or he could at least be one of the fights in there. I think it was Reinot who was suggesting maybe do a Labyrinth of Legends 2.0 that has 6 paths on it, and each path is tied into one of those Infinity Gems, or Infinity Stones. What am I doing? Meant to do this little lineup right here that I usually do. Which is an intriguing idea for a second version of Labyrinth. That would be pretty cool, actually. So in that case, that would be a good way to bring him back into the game at some point. Unless maybe they mean not until next year when Avengers 4 comes out, the movie, and do some sort of monthly event quest tied in with that. But I feel like they might try and bring him back in sooner. Maybe a celebrity challenge, maybe, again, like a Labyrinth 2.0 or something, who knows. Piali, I used him. He does a hell of a lot of damage when awakened. I got the 3-star version because my luck sucks. Well, it's a start. But yeah, I do love that awakened ability on Mephisto, you know, being able to trigger those auras of incineration more often, which means you got power gain happening more often. You've got that degeneration happening against your enemies more often if you're keeping close to them. Yeah, an awakened Mephisto is no joke. I do really like him. So I would love to have an awakened 5-star Mephisto. But considering my luck, I guess that's not going to happen until, like, the year 2021? Maybe 3 years from now, I'll finally have him? There we go. Piali asking, do you have Corvus or Proxima? I don't have Corvus at all, actually, I don't think. Like, not even as a 2 or a 3-star. Proxima I do have. I have her as a 3-star that I got from one of the Marvel Insider bundles. And then I have her as a 4-star that I got from the FGMs, from the Featured Grandmaster Crystal. But she's not awakened as a 4-star, and I don't have her as a 5-star. Christina Amazing in the house. Hey, Christina. How's it going? Happy Saturday to you. All right. Just keep it moving. Yeah, so there's that Proxima Midnight that you were just asking about, Piali, right there. So got her at rank 4 as a 4-star. But she's not awakened, as you can see. So who knows? Maybe someday. Where is I just saw him. There we go. I got a 3-star Corvus, but can't find a Cosmic Awakening gem. Well, hopefully, Piali, from like those solo crystals, that you can get from the solo events. Just keep getting shards for those, and hopefully you should be able to pull one soon. Those Awakening gems drop fairly regularly, especially from the greater solo crystals, the 3-star Awakening gems. So hopefully you can get a Cosmic... Oh, wow, that was faster than I thought. Hopefully you can get a Cosmic or a generic one from there pretty soon. She seems pretty... I mean, she's definitely worthy of a Cosmic gem. I don't know if she's considered worthy for a generic gem. But if it's a 3-star, based on which of those you would get first... Sorry, I'm just having some coffee. I love my coffee. Based on whichever of those gems you would maybe get first. If it happened to be generic, I'm sure it would definitely be worth it for a 3-star. Since you can get those a bit more regularly than 4 and 5-star Awakening gems. There we go, right there. PL here, 40k damage is really good. Yeah, no, for sure. She takes a little work, of course, but, with her, I don't want to call them like assignments or missions, because we have those going right now. But like with her tasks that you have to finish within the fight, if you can get that rolling and get those done, yeah, especially her special 2 can drop a lot of damage. So she is also a solid choice for Labyrinth of Legends at some point down the road, as a 4-star or a 5-star. Absolutely. There we go, right there. Silver in the house. Sup, droid? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for making it to the stream. Yeah, Piali, just in case. I mean, I know the movie's been out for a little while, but just in case. Still no Avengers spoilers. Please, please, please. I always say when it comes to movies, I mean, you should never go out of your way to spoil anything, but I think, once it's in theaters, and then once it's out of theaters, and then once it's on, like home video and streaming and stuff like that, so DVD and Blu-ray and digital and what have you, in my opinion, like once you get a week after that point, maybe 2 weeks at the most, at that point, I would say it's kind of safe to start talking spoilers a bit more openly. I mean, again, like don't go out of your way or anything, in my opinion. But I think at that point, for a movie, since it's been in the theaters for, a month, 2 months, excuse me, there's usually like, another 2 to 3 months before a movie comes out, like on DVD and, excuse me again, on DVD and Blu-ray and streaming and all that. So at that point, another couple of weeks after that, I think it's fairly safe to talk about it because, for most people, if you're going to see the movie, you would have done it by then. Either caught it in the theaters or hopefully caught it within the first couple of weeks after it comes out on video. But yeah, for now, just in case, still no spoilers. Still no spoilers. Piali, oops, I feel like Mark Ruffalo here. Although, from what I understand, Tom Holland is the worst. The actor who plays the new Spider-Man. He apparently just blabs secrets left and right, so much so that like Marvel and the directors and all them, like they don't even let him read the full script anymore at all. Like he'll ask for the script or hey, you know, what's the movie about, and they just won't tell him. They just will leave him in the dark because he is so bad at keeping secrets, which I think is kind of funny. But I know Mark Ruffalo is probably the second worst from what I've heard, and I saw that one interview that he gave. It was like a year or so ago, where he started blabbing some stuff. And I'm like, come on, man. We haven't even seen the movie yet. That is pretty funny, though. Christina, no worries. It's tempting to talk about it since the movie has been out for a while now. Yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely tempting. And, you know, especially since the very earliest of details are already starting to come out about Avengers 4. So yes, it is definitely tempting to talk about. But to be fair, just in case, we should all be still careful of spoilers. Switch those two. That'll work. Cool. Took me a while, but as soon as I was able to watch it, I did. Nice. Yeah, for sure. See, that was just it for me. And, you know, especially if anyone happened to be, like, watching my videos or you follow me on Twitter or anything like that, I did go opening weekend, but I wasn't able to go until that Sunday. So from, like, Thursday onwards, I just put myself on internet lockdown. Like, I pretty much turned off Twitter notifications, YouTube notifications. I didn't check any of the usual, like, movie-related websites I go to. I just, like, completely shut myself down because I knew I would be tempted to try and find some stuff, you know, intentionally or unintentionally, and potentially spoil myself. So I'm proud to say that I completely avoided everything, which was nice. I mean, I stopped even watching the last full trailer. I didn't even want to watch that. I was just, you know what, I'm good. Like, let's get this movie going. I'm ready. I don't want to be potentially spoiled by anything. And I think I did a pretty good job. I'm proud of myself. Usually DVDs do that. That's how they get people to purchase it. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of special features. I actually like special features on, you know, the Blu-rays, DVDs, stuff like that. I like watching the behind-the-scenes stuff. I like watching the deleted scenes and the interviews and how they do that and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I find that stuff interesting. So for me, like, especially if I enjoyed the movie and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to buy that on Blu-ray. Like, the special features are just icing on the cake. You know, like, I'm going to buy it anyway, so this is just extra. That's literally, I mean, yes, I know, they're literally extras, but to me, it's just like, oh, well, you could just sell me the movie and I'm fine. But then if you add in the special features, like, that's an even better deal for me. Hang on one second. Alright, there we go. I just had to close my window because there were a handful of people outside and didn't want any noise to carry on over to the stream. Alright. Also, hang on just 1 second, I need to look at line. I guess it's fine. Sorry, just had to respond to one of my officers. Alright, cool. Let me get caught up on chat as well. Christina, I can't wait for part 2. Absolutely. Like, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp coming up next month, actually. I think we're only a few weeks away, which is cool. Excited for Captain Marvel, of course, which is in March, I believe. But yeah, seriously, like, bring on Avengers Part 2 already. I am so ready. I don't know why I did that. Of course I'll evade it. There we go. Yeah, they definitely left us hanging, Piali. Feels like getting a chicken dinner, then get it stolen away. Oh, that's cruel. That's a good metaphor, but that's cruel. Christina MCOC Droid does very close to 500 subs. Way to go! Thank you, Christina. Yeah, I'm very close. Like I said earlier, the last I checked this morning, I think I was at 484. So I am getting super close to hitting that 500 sub mark. So yes, anyone watching, if you haven't subbed already, please feel free to do so. We'll greatly appreciate it. Super excited to hit the 500 mark. Piali is saying in comics, Thanos is a lovesick lunatic, but in the MCU, he is a boss. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I had a running theory about what was going to happen in this Avengers film that, at least for now, did not come to fruition. So I'm not going to say what it is, since I just said that it didn't happen in Avengers, but it had to tie in with a different character who did not end up showing up in the movie. I guess maybe it could still happen in Avengers 4, but it sounds like with the way the story went in Avengers 3 and Thanos' motivations for trying to do what he's trying to do, it sounds like it's not going to happen at all. So, oh well. But just in case it pops up in Avengers 4, I will keep it quiet about it. Alright, so that's good for the Taskmaster arena for now. I haven't even started these, whatchamacallit, the Summoner Trials and the 3-star featured. Again, I'm not going for these, but I just wanted to get rolling with some milestones and build up the units and chips. So I'm just going to kind of rapid fire these and just go 3 by 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 3. You know, just keep fighting, basically, going for milestones. Silver, Droid, if you need a new mic, sorry, trying to multitask, even with 2 stars. Droid, if you need a new mic, I have some recommendations that aren't too pricey. Yeah, I definitely do. Well, I don't have a mic at all right now. I'm actually speaking to you all through my iPad, so hopefully it sounds. It's when I play back my videos and my streams, surprisingly, it does sound decent enough, considering that there's only the iPad microphone to work with. Or the internal microphone. But I definitely would like to get a real mic at some point. My whole setup still needs work. As I've mentioned before, like, I've got a laptop which is powerful, pretty powerful, but on the flip side, it's 3 years old now, so it's definitely a lot more sluggish than it ever used to be, and so I'm looking to replace that. Which means hopefully I should be able to, like, stream better, because OBS and the Elgato really slows it down. I haven't tested it in a while, but the last times I've tested it, it just hasn't really worked that well. Hence, just streaming through the iPad through Omelette Arcade. And so then with that, I'd like a mic, pretty much the whole setup needs improvement. It's not bad, it just could be better. So, yeah, any recommendations, of course, are always appreciated. Let me continue to get caught up on chat here, since these are all pretty set in stone matchups anyway. Christina, amazing. I was excited when I reached 10 subscribers. Nice, Christina. Come on, girl. Come on, Angela. There you go. There we go. PLA, they showed Avengers 4 clip at Cine Europe, but due to tight security, nobody was able to get the clip. Yes, I have heard about that, and so that's why I didn't want to say anything. I don't have any clue what the contents of the clip were. I just heard that they had a clip, and they may have either released the whole title of the film or they released part of it, because I literally heard for the title of 2 letters. And again, I won't spoil what they are, but I still don't even know what the actual full title is, so I couldn't tell you. But they did come out with 2 letters, which I thought was funny. But yeah, they're very tight on security out there, so like nothing is coming out onto the internet, which I kind of like. It's still pretty early. I don't want to get spoiled too heavily when we're still, 11 months away from the next one. Yeah, video quality needs work, but the mic is decent. Yeah, I've had better success, of course, with pre-recorded videos. I have been able to... Wow, I actually lost a fight. Not cool. Not cool. Stupid Punisher. Piali, no spoilers, please. No spoilers. But yeah, so Christina, like I was saying, when I do some other videos, they do tend to be slightly better quality. It's, for whatever reason, my streams lately have not been up to snuff, particularly with the internet for some reason. I was saying earlier, I don't think you were here, the internet is working fine on my end, and everything else seems to be okay, but for whatever reason, whenever I have been streaming for the last month and a half or so, it'll start with green health through YouTube for the first like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it switches to yellow and it stays there for the rest of the stream. I don't know why that is. Anytime I use the internet for anything else in my apartment, it works fine and it works fast. It's just literally streaming. I don't understand why. So I need to talk to Comcast about that and ask what is up and why are you not able to have me upload at better speeds, because I'm sure there's a higher package I could pay for, but mine is supposedly pretty fast as is, so it's kind of disappointing that it doesn't hold up better than it is. Shasha Gaming, welcome to the stream. How do you stream through your iPad? So, what I'm doing right now is using the iPad's built-in screen recorder, which you can use to record videos. But since I've downloaded an app called Omelet Arcade, which is good for live streaming, I can tell it, rather than to do a pre-recorded vid, I can tell it to stream through Omelet Arcade. So it's essentially recording live. And then Omelet Arcade is streaming directly to YouTube. I didn't think I would get there in time, but oh well. Doo-doo. Costal in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Hang on 1 second, folks. Get the next series up and running. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, got all that. Alright, keeping it moving. Nice. Nice, Costal. Well, thanks for coming. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me as well. Like I said, just rolling through some milestones. Did just do all of the 4 stars, so while I'm letting those recharge, I'm just going to do the 2-star arena, 3-star arena, just to keep these rolling. trying to, you know, just keep building up units, keep building up battle chips for hopefully more units. And we'll see. Like I was saying earlier this week, when I did my heroic and master first run throughs, excuse me, I don't know what's going on this morning. I have not done Uncollected yet at all. I might do the event quest bundle that pops up at the end there. And so if I do, of course, I want to be ready for it so I can get it at that discounted rate for the first half hour. But I haven't decided, so I'm just putting that off for now. I'll do it in the next week or two at the most. Or I want to be saving up units for popping back into the labyrinth at some point, maybe in the next 2 to 3 weeks-ish. See how it goes with, again, building up units and building up items. The stash is okay right now, but of course, the more the better. I'm starting to hoard the 4-hour crystals now, just in case I'll need them for revives and potions, things like that. But yeah, I've only done the one path, and so I would like to get back into the labyrinth and just start knocking out those paths, because obviously it'll take a while. Oop, I could have claimed that. Oh well. Like I said, I'm really, for the most part, I don't care too much about synergies. I'm literally just going to keep running this down and doing, I guess probably just one full run through of all my maxed out 2-stars. Oh, I don't know why my thumb just decided to stop tapping for the last hit of that combo. That was weird. I've noticed, I forget, I was telling somebody that recently, on somebody else's stream maybe, because I play on both my iPhone and my iPad. It just kind of depends on, you know, where I'm currently at, if I'm on Wi-Fi, you know, et cetera, if I'm at home or on the move or something. And so obviously those are two, you know, decently different sized screens, and it's hard sometimes to keep up with whatever screen I'm on, just because of the distance from my thumbs. You know, obviously the distance is a lot greater on the iPad than it is on the iPhone. So sometimes, you know, on the iPad, I'll find myself like accidentally tapping my thumb on the right side when I'm trying to block with the left, or just like that, where maybe I'll just like accidentally stop tapping for a second when I'm in the middle of a combo. It's weird. You would think, as much as I play this game, you would think I'd be used to this by now, but apparently I am not. Go. Sorry, I was just looking at something online once again. For the heck of it, I can check. Whatever. There we go. Man, I do love doing that. Droid, if you look up Blue Snowball on Google, they're not too pricey depending on what you need. Oh, nice. Thanks, Silver. I'll definitely check that out. Now, are those mics, you know, like mics to be hooked up to a laptop, like to a computer, I mean? Or are they, you know, wireless or Bluetooth mics that could be used for the iPhone, the iPad, etc., etc.? Or is it both? Hey, oh, I just looked over at my laptop at the chat, and I was about to say, oh, look at that, stream health is actually green for once, and then literally as soon as I was about to start talking, it went back to yellow. Like, come on. But that's on my list of stuff to do. Like I said, I just want to talk with Comcast and make sure everything's good in my area, make sure everything's good with, you know, the bundle that I have with them, see if I can do anything better. Because, yeah, I'd like to make sure that I have consistent uploading speed for streaming. I don't do streaming anywhere near as much as I do pre-recorded videos for the channel, but I would like to stream more. I was saying that at the very beginning of this stream that, you know, maybe at least a couple times a week, I'd like to just do like a Arena Milestone live stream on those days as well, since I tend to have about an hour or so in the mornings after I wake up, before I have to start getting ready for work. So if I'm going to stream on a more regular basis, I mean, of course, I would like to get my setup in better shape, but I'd also like to make sure that the internet speed that I'm paying for is going to be able to keep up with that. So we'll definitely, I will definitely get in touch with Comcast maybe later today or beginning of next week and just figure out if everything is on the up and up. Christina Amazing, heading off. Take care, stream. Oh, thanks for popping by, Christina. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic Saturday. Silver, you can use them on your laptop or desktop. It's just a USB mic. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, I'll look into those. Thank you, Silver. Because, yes, at some point, you know, I always say that in all of my video descriptions, you know, a new microphone, well, a legit microphone, is definitely towards the top of my list of stuff that I want to get just for the home setup, for the channel, etc., etc. Oh, let's see. I don't know if it'll pop up if I need to refresh the game, but I'm seeing, yeah, Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst Bundle. I'm intrigued. Not going to buy it, but I'm intrigued. Oh, $100. So finally going for full Tier 2 Alphas, which they always seem to be just shy of. But look at that. A full Tier 2 Alpha, 3 Tier 4 Basics, 10 Tier 1 Alphas, and 1,000,000 gold for $100. Damn. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of good stuff, but that is a lot of money. That's a whale deal right there. That is absolutely a whale deal. Oop, I have no idea why I just hopped to new event quest. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know. Anyway, back to Arena. Just do that, I suppose. That's fine. All right. Yeah, that is a very interesting deal. I mean, I don't have anywhere near the iTunes in my account for it, nor do I plan on spending that much in terms of real money. But, yeah, it's a very interesting. I mean, it's just kind of off the top of my head as I'm doing this at the same time. It's not a bad deal. I mean, it's a whale deal for sure, but for what it is, it's not bad. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not getting it. I don't have... If I miraculously had $100 in my iTunes account, sure. I'd probably do it. I'm okay on gold. I don't need it too much at the moment. Force a habit. But again, like, this is... Kabam, this is not how you solve the gold problem with just adding it to every deal that you offer. It needs to be in other parts of the game. You know, front-loading the arena milestones is nice. That's good. That helps. People have to grind less in the arena to get the same amount of gold. But yeah, they still need to add gold in more spots, or at least boost the amount of gold in the same spots. You know, whether it's questing or whether it's, you know, alliance events, solo events, things like that. So just adding it on to every deal they offer isn't really solving the gold problem. I don't know. Silver, if I had the disposable income, I would slide you $100. Oh, man, well, thank you so much. That's very appreciative. But please, by all means, of course, anybody watching, you know I put the donation thing in my descriptions, my video descriptions every time, but please, by all means, I don't ever expect anyone or demand anyone ever to send me anything. It's very kind of you, though. That is very nice of you to say that. Thank you, Silver. Because, I mean, of course, all that stuff is stuff that we all need. I don't think there's anybody out there who can say, nah, I don't really need a tier 1 alpha or tier 2 alpha, a full one. Nah, I'm good. Or, nah, I don't need those 10 tier 1 alphas or those 3 full tier 4 basics or 1,000,000 gold. Like, I don't think there's anybody out there who doesn't need at least part of that. But I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who only need part of that. And so the rest of it is nice, but yeah, $100, that's, whew, that is pricey. You don't often see deals on Saturdays, so when you do, it's always worth noting. But yeah, that's gonna be too rich for most people's blood, including my own. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna throw that special. There we go. There. Nice and meaty. Just keep this going for a little while more, and then I'll pop on over to the 3-star arena. Let's see, still a couple hours, so I know I started the stream off with a little bit of AQ movement. I shouldn't have to pop back in, but we'll see. I might need to. I see I got 1 energy and then another coming in about 18 minutes. So I shall keep an eye on that as need be. Ah, I thought I had that in time. Whoops. I was trying to get fancy and test something out, and I was too fancy, apparently. Alright. Sorry about that. Just a busy morning over in Line Chat. Let's do that. That's fine. Silver is asking, Droid, how is being leader of an alliance fun or stressful? It's kind of a bit of both, you know. It's definitely more fun than stressful overall. I mean, yes, it can be a lot of work at times, of course. You know, just trying to excuse me, just trying to manage everything overall. You know, if there are any issues or what have you. But overall, I mean, it's definitely fun. You know, I didn't start the alliance that I'm in. It was just, you know, one that I had found after I started playing the game. And I had been there for a little while, had become an officer, and then the prior leader, excuse me, ended up leaving the game, like, just, you know, because of real life stuff. And so he, you know, promoted me to leader and headed on out. And this was a long time ago. Like probably almost 2 years now, at least a year and a half, if not more. And so since then, you know, just trying to keep the alliance going at first, but then just continuing to build and, you know, nothing is ever perfect. No alliance, of course, is ever perfect. You know, that's just how it goes. Just same with like real life, you know, in terms of, you know, businesses, offices, things like that. It's never perfect, but so many of the people in the alliance have been here for such a long time, and that's fantastic. I love how many of us have been here for years, like literally years. You know, so, you know, getting to know each other, even though, of course, we've never met in person or anything, like, you know, just being friendly with each other and learning more about each other and you know, each other's lives and things like that, and just knowing, you know, the reliability and dependability of, you know, those of us who have been here for such a long time, being able to work together well as a team, like all of that, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it super rewarding at the end of the day to be a leader, or even just an officer, you know, like either or even a member of an alliance like that. Like that's what makes it really rewarding. So I definitely feel lucky overall, you know, just stumbling onto the alliance in the first place and where I'm at now, you know. So yeah, I mean, it can be difficult at times. It's just that's the nature of the beast, you know, especially in the spot of leader, just trying to make sure that everything is running the way it should be. But I have such an amazing group of officers, again, all of which have been here for quite a while now. And without them, there's no way this alliance could be as successful as it is. So I'm sure none of y'all are watching, you know, Slane, Shark, Tyre, Hudid, Mahmood, Madi, but, you know, you guys all rock. You really do. And so, yeah, like, I, you know, really can't do it without them, without a lot of the members that, again, have been in the alliance for such a long time. So, yeah, it's not for everybody. I'm not trying to, you know, build myself up or anything. It's not for everybody, you know. Being a leader can be tough at times, but, you know, if you're able to make it work, then, yeah, it's very satisfying. Trip Last in the house. What's up, bro? Hey, how's it going, Trip? Thanks for coming to the stream. just hanging out, working through arena milestones. Already did the 4 stars at the beginning, running through some 2 stars right now. About to hop on over to 3 stars in a little bit. I am going for Taskmaster, and so I've got a lot of work ahead of me today and tomorrow. But for the most part, I'm just going for milestones in all these arenas. Just, you know, trying to build up units, build up battle chips. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, the more and more I'm thinking about it, I might, after I do this live stream, based on time available, I think I might do a review on that bundle that just came out. Because again, like, I would like it, of course, but I don't have that sort of disposable income, so I'm not gonna get it. But I might do a breakdown on that as well. We shall see. I mean, if not, I got plenty of stuff this weekend. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to do another live stream in the morning for more arena grinding. I will have my Sunday weekly crystal opening. That'll end up going much later in the afternoon, because I'll want to wait for rank rewards to come in for these arenas. But then, of course, it's Father's Day, so I'm going to be spending some time with my dad, and won't get back to my place until middle of the evening, probably. So yeah, it'll still happen. It just won't be until much later in the evening. So yeah, we shall see. Trip, not much chilling, about to play some COC. Nice, very nice. Good way to spend a Saturday. Like I said, I'm on Pacific time zone, so it's only, let's see, it's 10:22 right now my time, so it's nice. Like, you know, was able to relax a bit this morning, take care of some stuff, and then now getting in some MCOC, and then when I'm done with the stream, I'll still have, like, the back half of the day to be all responsible and stuff, and, you know, take care of errands and housework and all that less than exciting stuff. Deadpool Gamer 1233, how's it going? As well as GLE, I don't know, is that Glay? I don't know, but welcome to the stream, both of you. Owen Danas also just joined up. Thanks for coming. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Just doing some casual arena grinding. Oh, glad to hear, Deadpool. There we go. Daryl's in the house. What's going on, Daryl? Hey, Droid, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well, Daryl. How about yourself? Glad you can make it to the stream, my friend. Alright. How many rounds can I actually do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do a full run through then. There we go. Split that up just in case. I might as well, because like I said, I'm just waiting for 4 stars to refresh anyway. So as soon as I am done here, no matchups. Oh well. As soon as I'm done here, I'll check on my 4 stars and then pop over to the 3-star arena. Just start working on some of those milestones. Oh, didn't think he was going to trigger it that fast. Shame on you, Winter Soldier. Shame on you. There we go. Daryl, doing awesome. Glad to be here. Well, I'm glad you're here as well, my friend. Glad to hear you're doing awesome. Yeah, just rolling through some arena milestones. Nice casual Saturday morning live stream. See, and this is where, like many others, or I guess I should say unlike many others, I wish I had, going back earlier talking about how, I want to keep working on my setup here in my apartment. I wish I had OBS going better and able to do some on-screen notifications, because I just saw Deadpool Gamer just subbed. Thank you very much for that. Danas just subbed. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you guys. Getting closer and closer to that 500 sub count. Like I say, road to 500. I'm narrowing in on it, so thank you super, super much for that support, guys. If you haven't already, check out one of 2 giveaways I plan on doing once I hit 500. There's a link in the description to a guessing game of sorts that I'm doing for it, so be sure to check it out. If you haven't already, feel free to drop your guess in there. Danas is asking, when you play Arena, does your phone get hot? Because I'm playing on my iPad right now, and I'm feeling it. Yeah, it's a little warm. I don't have it plugged in, but I've been going, for, let's see, the stream has been on for about an hour, 15 minutes, so it's not hot, but it's definitely warm. I think if I was doing it on my phone, it would probably be warmer than my iPad is right now. So I usually don't do, like, lengthy arena grinds. I try and break it up, do like half an hour here, an hour there, things like that. It's kind of scattered throughout the day. For that very reason, also just because of, timing with work and what have you. So I'm glad that my iPad is not overheating or anything. Deadpool is saying, I sub because you're overpower on Marvel. Well, thank you. I appreciate the sub. Appreciate that, Deadpool. Daryl saying, getting ready for war over here. I'm tired of it. Well, you're getting close to the end of the of Alliance War Season number 2, so maybe your alliance can maybe take a break after that. It's just hard to take a break right now because those season rewards are pretty juicy. It's hard to pass those up. Let me hold here for a second. Trip last. Well, I'm gonna head out on over to COC. Stay safe out there. Day 1, I'm there. Well, thank you, Trip. Thanks for popping on by to the stream. I do appreciate it. The Kingpin in the house. What up, Droid and everyone? What's going on, buddy? Thanks for making it. Just hanging out here, doing some casual arena grinding. I'm hoping that they will after running low on items. Yeah, I know it can be a bit of a grind, obviously. So Daryl, just a couple questions for your lines. You don't have to answer, of course, if you don't like. Where are you guys at in terms of the Alliance War season rankings? And then how much AQ do you guys do as well? I know for me personally, I try to save my glory as often as possible for, like the revives and the potions and things like that, so that I can hopefully avoid spending units if I have to, drop an item or 2 on wars. Alright. So what did I say? I think I have like 5 more series I can do. Should at least do... I'll do 1 more. Because then I'll be too far away for the next milestone anyway. So I'll pick that back up either later today or tomorrow. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. So yeah, I'll just do this last series for the 2 stars. Check on my 4 stars. See how much longer I have until those are all refreshed. And then pop on over to the 3-star ring and just start grinding out some of those milestones. Daryl saying Map 5 all the time. Nice. I don't ever use items in AQ. I carry my regems in Iceman. I carry my regen champs in Iceman. I can totally read. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I try not to use any items in AQ either, unless absolutely necessary. And usually it's not. Except for, like, you know, rare circumstances. Because, yeah, same deal. I try to have at least one immunity champ, at least one regen champ, and then just kind of go from there. Pushing that quickly to power gain. The Kingpin, 95% of all my glory goes to level 4 health potions. Yeah, there you go. If I don't have any revives at the time, I'll probably just like auto buy that one level 1 revive they have every 8 days. Like, I'll just do that just so I can have it. And then, you know, on occasion, I'll put glory towards either tier 4 basic fragments or, you know, like maybe pick up 1 or 2 tier 1 alphas a week. But yeah, same deal. I pretty much just spend my glory on level 4 potions too, you know? Just because it's nice to have them in case I need to like top off for a boss or a mini boss or something. So yeah, I'm totally the same way. There we go. But yeah, so hopefully you are too, Daryl. I mean, if you guys are running Map 5 all the time, and hopefully you're, you know, finishing all 3 groups either every day or pretty close to it, then hopefully you've got some decent glory amounts as well, so that you can be using them for, you know, potions and things like that. All right, let's see how we are doing. Hawkeye still 35 minutes out. And how about all these folks? That should be the last one. So still another hour. Okay, that's fine. And also, apologies. Speaking of AQ, let me check on it just ever so quickly, if y'all don't mind. All right, let me go ahead and move up so I can take out the Groot. Right, all glory goes for potions. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, if I have an okay stack of glory and I don't immediately... hopefully you should be back up. Alright, there we go. That threw me off for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what... See, like I said, clearly I need to talk to Comcast or something. I'm not sure why that dropped off right there. But hopefully I should be back up and running. If anybody in the chat can let me know. It is showing the stream is resumed, so yeah, if anybody can let me know if it is back up and running or not. Nice. Got that regen. Oh, sneaky Groot. Good thing I got the regen down. Oh, I didn't even see it got him up to, good lord. I might actually get timed out here because of all that. Not cool, stream. Not cool. I don't know if that's YouTube or Omelet Arcade or probably just blame Comcast. When in doubt, blame Comcast, right? Drop it again. There you go. Is it going to be close? Come on. Yeah, no, I'm totally going to get timed out because of all that. Oh, wait. 3%. Oh, come on. If I can get like one combo in. There we go. Oh my god, with 1 second on the buzzer. Wow. I didn't think I was going to make that. Because of the whole stream dying and stuff like that. I did not think I was going to make that. Wow. Oh, that is a clutch win right there. Ah, so cool. All right, back to the arena. Alrighty. So yeah, I wanted to work on you. Thanks, Daryl. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get timed out, and you know, it's fine. I'll hop back in. Maybe I can get a regen or something. Nope. Get the KO. I love it. I love it. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so yeah, like I said, since I still have at least half an hour or so until the first 4 stars come back off of cooldown. Excuse me. I'll just start rolling through whatchamacallit. I'll start rolling through some of these 3-star milestones just to get going. And then, like I said, when I do I'm going to do another arena live stream tomorrow morning before I have to get, you know, my day started for Father's Day and all that. I'm just pretty much going to do the same thing. It'll be a little bit earlier, but I'm pretty much just going to do exactly the same, where I'm just going to, you know, run 4 stars. While those are on cooldown, I will run 2 and 3 stars, just keep going for milestones, and then do one more round of 4 stars. Come on. You can drop that L1. You know you want to. You know you want to. Fine. I'm bored. Daryl is asking, what's my prediction for Taskmaster? So, couple of factors with that. I mean, again, you know, the 4-star basic scores have not been too high lately. Of course, Blade being the obvious exception. So I mean, unless they're god tier, I don't think they'll ever get back above 3 million, like ever. I mean, I also would hope that they would never get above 3 million. Taskmaster is, you know, a bit better, so I don't think he would go as low as, like, Loki just did. So definitely not lower than 2. And there is the 4-star Deadpool arenas that are running at the same time right now, which might affect it. I'm thinking around 2.5, 2.6. I can't see there would be any more than that, I would hope. I mean, I'm going to probably go for, you know, based on how today goes and tomorrow morning, I'm going to go for, like, you know, 2.8 or so to be safe. Maybe 3 million at the most if I have time, but I'm not going to, like, kill myself for it. You know, I'm not going to stretch myself too thin. So, yeah, I got to hope that, like, 2.5, 2.6, somewhere in that range would be enough. Silver saying Red Hulk was done justice after his buff. No, I agree. I would love to use Red Hulk a bit more. I have him as a 4-star, but I still have not really ranked him up all that much, even post-buff. But I would love him as a 5-star, and I would not be disappointed if I got him as a 6-star. I really wouldn't. And then especially with the, I forget what it is exactly, but especially with the synergy, the newer synergy that he has with Domino, where his L2, I think it regens like 18% more than the normal, and maybe it uses up like 1 fewer heat charge or something. I forget what it is specifically, but it makes his L2 regen a lot better, which is nice, of course. Tick, 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 tick away. Danas is asking how to get Ultimate X-Force Crystal. So, they have those assassin assignments that run every 11 hours. They're live for 4 hours, and then they go on a cooldown period for 7 hours, and then they're back up again. So it's just a rotating schedule. they have the 4 different difficulties, right? And each difficulty has 2 paths. On each of those paths, there is a chest, you know, from 1 star all the way to 4 star, based on the difficulty you're running and the path that you take. Those chests have a chance to drop an ultimate X-Force crystal. And so it's, again, it's an ultimate crystal. So it's a 3 star with a 20% chance at a 4 star of those specific champions they're offering this time around. I know, like, what, Sabretooth is in there, Archangel, Cable, a handful of others. So yeah, so that's the only way to get an ultimate crystal, is from those chests that you can get from the assassin assignments. My cousin is playing for him, so it's just checking. Oh, cool. Yeah, and yeah, of course, Daryl, it's, you know, based on whatever bracket they're in. If they're in, like, the beginner, the intermediate, or whatever, of course, those cutoffs will be different. But for the expert bracket, I guess it's called, I'm thinking, yeah, 2.5, 2.7 at the very most. But even I would be shocked if it was that high. And I would definitely be disappointed if it was any higher than that. I would think that there's no way it's going to get that high. Taskmaster isn't a bad champ, but he's not like a 3 million worth champ, you know what I mean? The Kingpin is saying, I got 5-star Taskmaster a little while ago. Nice, Kingpin. The more I use him, the more I like him. Yes, same here. I also got a 5-star Taskmaster, but he is not awakened yet, so I would like to get him awakened. But same deal. As I get more and more, like, comfortable and knowledge of what he can do, the more I like him as well. So I would definitely like to get him duped. I would bring him up. I think I still have him at rank 1 right now, so I would bring him up to at least rank 2, maybe rank 3 as a 5-star. There we go. Daryl is saying, I picked up 2-star Taskmaster from that free Crystal Caban Cave. Nice. Yeah, I've not opened that yet. That, what was it, the support team crystal? I'll be opening that tomorrow during my weekly crystal opening. So I'm intrigued to see what 2-star champion I'm going to get, too. Let's see. Who can I use? That's fine. Silver is saying Massacre synergy with Red Hulk is better because Red Hulk starts with 2 more heat charges. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I saw they put up that infographic on Twitter earlier this morning. Kind of like the pre-champion spotlight on Massacre, where it doesn't go into detail on everything, but it talks about the abilities, and it talks about the... Oh, I have no idea why I did that. And it talks about the synergies as well, so I'm definitely intrigued to see more on that. Sashi Jane, you are good. Well, thank you, Sashi. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for coming on by. Dinas. Oh, it's like Trial of the King. Kind of. It's not the same as Trial. It's worse than Trial of the King, to be fair. Because at least with Trial of the King, you know, it ran once a day for 24 hours, and you just did it whenever you wanted to do it. Here, it's on a rotating 11-hour schedule, so you're pretty much guaranteed. Like, I think this last one that was on a few hours ago, I was asleep for it, so I just totally missed out on it. But in terms of the ultimate crystals, yes, it is the same, where there's a rare drop to pick up one of those crystals from any of those paths that you run, from the chest that you pick up. My future, Daryl saying my future wife got 2-star Nightcrawler. Well, hey, another exclusive champ, right? So that's cool. And congrats. I don't know if I've said congrats before, but congrats on the pending nuptials, I believe it's called. Sashi, you'll be a great tuber. Well, great YouTuber, excuse me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's going okay so far. I'm getting close to the 500 sub mark, so I am definitely excited to hit that benchmark. How many champions do you have? Well, let me get this lineup set right quick. I forget the exact number that I have. That's fine. I have even 333 heroes. So that is how many I have. Kingpin, 18 rank 3s make Arena a breeze. First of all, points for rhyming. And second of all, Kingpin, are you talking about 5 stars? Like, so having 18 rank 3 5 stars? There you go. Sashi, I'm thinking of subscribing. Well, you know, of course I would appreciate it if you do, but totally up to you, my friend, if you would like to subscribe or not. If nothing else, thanks for popping by and checking out the live stream and hanging out while I'm just going through these arena grounds. Yeah, I meant to stop it right there, but she didn't throw the special 3 anyway, so I'm good. Silver, Droid, do you have a 5-star Killmonger yet? Because I do. I don't. I would love a 5-star Killmonger. You know, I think he was of course just added to the 5-star basic crystal, the 4-star crystal, etc., etc. A little under 2 weeks ago. I would love to get him. Of course, I got that 5-star Winter Soldier as getting top 150 in the featured arena a little while back. So I would definitely love a 4 or 5-star Killmonger, because I would love to see that synergy the two of those have in action. Plus, I just really want a Killmonger. He's great. He's really, really a good champion, and I've only got him as a 3-star. So I would love to get him as a 4 or a 5-star, and test him out a bit more. Anybody? Whatever. Just throw him on in there. Sashi, can I join your alliance? I have 35k rating. Well, it looks like Daryl is helping you out there, hopefully, in terms of finding an alliance that is suited for you. You know, a good alliance at your level. Don't know if you're in the stream right now, but I just got a little notification. Monkey Flower, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Trying to get all sneaky, and Luke Cage punched me in the face. The Kingpin, you up 5-star. Oh, yeah. I imagine that, yeah, having 18 rank 3 5-stars would definitely get those points going pretty darn quickly. I don't remember how many 5-stars I have at rank 3 or higher. I don't know if it's officially 18 or not. I'm probably if I'm not, it's probably pretty close. Don't fail me, Kabam. I saw that network connection down there at the bottom, and now I see a little bit of lag going. Don't fail me, Kabam. Silver, I got my Killmonger out of the 5-star feature crystal on the first day it dropped. Nice, Silver. Very nice. Yeah, I know I put out a video talking about this newest 5-star feature crystal, because of course it's been out for a couple of weeks now. And it's not a bad crystal. I do wish it had been a little bit better in terms of the non-featured champs, like the basic pool, if you will. Oh, I did not mean to swipe back there. Whoops. But I gotta tell you, the more and more I see people going for the featured and the polls they're getting, the more I kind of want to go for one. But again, now that like Killmonger's in the basic, and we should be getting our next champ, I think this upcoming Tuesday, I'll probably keep going for basics. Hang on one second, guys. That should be... Okay, cool. Sorry, I just needed to respond to a text message. There we go, right there. Oh, Sashi, thanks for subbing. I do appreciate that. Like I said, getting closer and closer to that 500 mark. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the sub button if you so desire. And like I said, one of the well, I'm doing a couple of giveaways once I hit 500. Again, nothing to be all huge or anything, but you know, just as a way of saying thanks to everybody who's been supporting me so far. There is a link in the video description down below for one of the 2 giveaways. If you're interested in participating, feel free to check that out. Silver's saying there are only 2 or 3 champs I didn't want. Hulkbuster, Kamala Khan, Gambit. Yeah, I mean, from those, at least if I got a Gambit, it would be a new champ, which, you know, is always good for arena grinding, right? But yeah, I think that was the biggest deterrent for me, was seeing Hulkbuster and Kamala Khan. I mean, at the time of recording that video, like it was, you know, a few days before the featured went live, I didn't have Kamala Khan, and I have since pulled her from a basic, so lucky me, right? But I've had Hulkbuster for a while now, and I've duped him not once, but twice from basic crystals, so I am definitely over Hulkbuster at this point. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep going with basics. I'd like to either, you know, keep expanding the roster as much as I can, or keep getting the dupes as much as I can, you know, to keep building up the 6-star shards, especially with all the stuff coming out with 6 stars over the next week, actually, less than a week. If y'all missed it, I did do another breakdown video on that, but there's the new 6-star featured crystal that is coming out. Is that Wednesday, I want to say? I think it's Wednesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember. But, you know, when this current 6-star feature expires, it will be replaced with a new 6-star feature. That is looking pretty tasty. And then later in this past week, Kabam announced the changes to the 6-star basic. There'll be 12 more champs that are getting added at the same time. When the 6-star featured expires, those champs will be going into the 6-star basic crystal, which is pretty exciting, I must say. I still would love a 6-star Hela. That would be phenomenal. But a lot of these other champs would be great to pull as a 6-star as well. So I'm only a little over 1,000 shards at the moment. So I would, after going for that 6-star featured a few weeks ago, so I would love to just keep building up the 6-star shards. So yeah, I think I'll be probably just popping basics for a while. Kingpin is saying no feature for me till I get Blade. Well, hopefully you can get him soon there, Kingpin. But yeah, I don't blame you. You know, especially if you want Blade, keep going for the basics because, you know, obviously you're saving 5,000 a throw if, you know, versus going for the featured instead. So yeah, hopefully you can get him soon, my friend. I don't know why I did that. Never forget me if I reach 1 mil. Sashi, where do I live? I'm in the United States. I live out in California, so I am all the way on the West Coast. A little bit north of the San Francisco area. Silver. The Kingpin. You have Kingpin. You win the entire game, bro. Fact. Kingpin is a total game changer. Can totally beat up Blade. Who needs Blade when you have Kingpin? That's right, Silver. I always remember whenever you bring it up, because I know you are still looking. So it's true, right? You don't have any 5-star dupes yet, correct? You keep pulling new champs, which I mean is good. You know, keep expanding the roster, but obviously some of that I'm sure need to be. Well, like Killmonger, of course, would be great awakened. So yeah, hopefully you can start getting some dupes soon, man. Kingpin is saying that deal looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I don't think you were in. Was it? It went live, you know, just under an hour ago. It's, you know, usually 10 a.m. Pacific when, if there are any deals, those goes live. You know, the new arenas go live, things like that. Yeah, I looked at it real fast. I mean, it's a pricey deal, of course. It's $100 US, so I know for other countries, you know, the conversion rate is different, so it might be even more expensive. So it's definitely an expensive deal, but I mean, for what you get, it's worth it. It's just a lot of money, you know. And so, like I was saying earlier, like I would love to get it, but I don't exactly have that sort of disposable income. I definitely don't have that much sitting on my iTunes account right now. I think I literally have like $10. So I do not feel like dropping another 90 for that deal. That said, I mean, it is worth it, you know, for a full tier 2 alpha. What is it? It's 10 tier 1 alphas, 3 tier 4 basics, and then 1 million gold, which of course is a pretty healthy stack right there. So yeah, it's worth it. It's just, not exactly in my wheelhouse right now in terms of being able to, just easily drop that money. So I will, unless I can make something miraculous happen, you know, like there's some stuff that I do in terms of like shopping apps and surveys and stuff like that. Unless I can miraculously get at least another $50 or $60 on iTunes, I'll be passing on that deal. But you know, if you can afford it, it's not a bad deal. It's just an expensive one. Daryl saying, I gotta go, droid, see you in the next stream. Well, thanks for coming on by, Daryl. Glad you can make it. Hopefully I'll see you next time, maybe tomorrow morning. Silver is saying, I just want another excuse to 455 Killmonger, but either way, he's still going up. Yeah, no, he's definitely worth it, Silver. Even if you don't get him awakened anytime soon, he's definitely worth a rank 4. But yeah, hopefully now that he's in the basic, maybe you can pull him there, unless you're going to go for some more features and hopefully get the awakening there. But yeah, definitely worth a rank 4. In my opinion. Sashi is saying it's 11:30 p.m. in India. Yeah, gotcha. The Kingpin, if I had the money, I'd definitely get it. Just came at the wrong time for me. Yeah, same deal, Kingpin. Like if I knew, I mean, of course we never know, but if I miraculously knew it was coming and could find a way to you know, make some stuff happen with iTunes or what have you, if I had 100 in iTunes, I wouldn't think twice about it. I would 100% get that deal. It is worth it. It's just a lot of money, so I shall be passing on it, unfortunately. But that's fine. Like I said, I'd rather maybe save up to buy some units later, as I'd like to, you know, either get that uncollected event quest bundle this month, or just keep building up the units for getting back into the labyrinth this month or next month. So it's okay. It's okay. Young Flips in the house. What's going on, Flips? Thanks for making it to the stream. Hey, Droid, 12 more to go. Oh, cool. Yeah, I knew I'd picked up a few subs on this stream, but I didn't know the exact number that I'm at right now. So I guess that means I'm at 488. That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you all so much, especially if you are a new sub today. Thank you for that. Definitely appreciate it. There you go. Don't even get up. Go. PP97250 have a lot of tier 2 and no one to rank. Well, first of all, thanks for coming to the stream there, PP. Second of all, well, hopefully you can get somebody soon to rank up. Excuse me. Or if nothing else, hopefully you don't have any... I assume you're talking about tier 2 alphas. Hopefully you don't have any tier 2 alphas in the overflow that are expiring soon. Excuse me. Young Flips is saying, hang on, just trying to keeping up with the multitasking. Just took my blade to rank 5, but also have Star-Lord. God, I don't know why I was blanking on that for a second. Sulked at rank 4. Think of doing first LOL run soon, so should I take both of them in or just Star-Lord? Are you... I imagine you're talking about 5 stars. Yeah, Flips. Sashi's asking, are you on WhatsApp? I am not. I know a lot of international players do use WhatsApp because I know Line doesn't work in every country. Like some countries ban it or have restrictions on it, from what I understand. But no, I'm not on WhatsApp. I do use Line pretty much exclusively when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions communication. Young Flip's game audio is echoing, mate. Interesting. Because I've got the audio on low on my iPad, but I've got this muted on my laptop, so you're not getting any echo from there. Hopefully, it's not constant. Let me know if it. Let me know everybody else as well. That's weird. If it is echoing on your end, or if it goes away or anything. The stream health at least is hanging at yellow. It's not red, which is silver lining, I suppose. Anyway, so back to Young Flips. That was meant to be duped. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. I didn't know what Star-Lord sulked meant. I was like, wait, wow, that's kind of weird. Is that some term that I just don't know about? Hang on, let me do this fight, and then I'll pause for a second. Okay, so Flip is saying, so you get your blade at rank 5. Star-Lord is duped at rank 4. So you're asking, should I take them both in or just Star-Lord? So for the first Labyrinth of Legends run, I mean, Star-Lord, of course, is an MVP in Labyrinth. He's definitely the workhorse, just because if you can keep a combo up, he's pretty much untouchable in terms of damage output, you know. I mean, Stark Spidey is right there with him, of course, but a duped Star-Lord, if you can keep a good combo going, absolutely is worth it. Blade will help you out as well, you know, for that first path, especially if you're going to go up against like Magic and a couple of those other fights. Blade will help you out as well. So you could definitely bring them both in, and then make sure for your other 3 spots, you know, you're doing either the critical synergy or attack synergy. You know, so you could do like a mutant team if you're going for crit. You could do Ant-Man Yellow Jackets if you're going for attack. But I would definitely bring them both in, especially if Blade is rank 5 and Star-Lord is rank 4. They're going to have a decent attack. Well, Blade, of course, is going to be good enough, but Star-Lord is going to have a decent attack rating, so that if you bring in the attack synergy, he should also break that 2,000 attack rating mark, so that both for him and for Blade, you have that maximum amount of time on the enraged timer. So, yeah, I would definitely bring them both in. That would be worth it. Silver's asking, Droid, in my opinion, Star-Lord isn't worth 565 because he can do everything at 455. Do you agree? I agree slightly. I mean, I think if you still had a lot of work to do in Labyrinth of Legends, and you didn't really have any other amazing choices for that, bringing up Star-Lord to rank 5 would not be a bad choice, simply because he'd be able to get through Labyrinth even easier, just because his attack rating would be so much better. In terms of all other facets of the game, though, yeah, I don't think he's really needing a rank 5, you know, over some other choices like Blade, like Star Spidey, like some of the others out there. But if you're doing him specifically for Labyrinth of Legends, then he'd be rank 5 worthy. I would say that. Goes. We get caught up on chat here. Kingpen just dropped the link online. Maybe they'll get you the 12. Oh, I appreciate that, Kingpen. Thank you. I think I saw you retweeted me as well, so thank you for that. Always appreciate that kind of stuff, guys. I really, really do. Kevin X69 in the house. Just got the link. I'll sub. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Much appreciated, and welcome to the stream as well. Jordan O, I see you've got a message for me. Hang on 1 second. Let me do this yellow jacket fight here. And then I'll read it on out, especially since I have the disadvantage. Just want to make sure I don't, you know, die. Okay, Jordan O, first time watching you. Again, thanks for coming, Jordan. Appreciate it. But I have a question also. I have started a free-to-play account, and I have a 4-star Hyperion non-duped and a 4-star Hawkeye duped. Who should I rank 5 first? I would still pick Hyperion. I mean, yes, of course, the dupe will help even more. And Hawkeye is definitely a slightly underappreciated champ. He can help out a lot, but no, actually, no. You know what? I think I probably would. If they're both rank 4, that means they're both pretty solid. Yeah, I'd probably, based on where you're at and, you know, like what kind of content you're rolling through right now, honestly, I'd probably take Hawkeye, just because of the power drain, the bleed. Since you have him awakened, you can also get the hemorrhage, which is an even better bleed. Yeah, I'd probably pick Hawkeye over Hyperion for now. If Hyperion was duped, I'd pick him, for sure. But since he's not, Hawkeye gets the slight advantage right now. David Romo, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. He is asking, how much do you think Taskmaster is going for 4-star? We were talking about this earlier. I want to say around 2.5, 2.6 at the most, with the Deadpool Arena going right now at the same time, with Taskmaster being a solid champ, but not like, you know, God tier or anything like that. I would think around 2.5, 2.6 will be enough. Me personally, I'm going to probably go for 2.7 or 2.8 just to be safe. Time permitting, I'll try and do more, but yeah, there's no way he's going for 3 million plus. I don't see that happening. Teapot Animation, how's it going, bud? Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Such pro, such skill. Well, thank you. Kind words for you to say, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Kevin can't stay. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, Kevin was saying, can't stay long. Good luck with your goal and your stream. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Super appreciated for that. Kingpin, Hawkeye is way underrated. I agree. I definitely, he is up there with being one of the most underrated champs in this game. Especially when you're talking about things like Road to the Labyrinth or any other mode that uses Safeguard. He really gets around that fairly decently. The power drain, of course, is super hard to beat because you can just keep spamming the L1. Like I said, if he's awakened, you can get that hemorrhage for an even better bleed. He's got that synergy with Taskmaster that allows his L3 to also do a hemorrhage. So that's cool. You can actually get it twice per fight if you have him awakened, which is fantastic. Yeah, he is super underrated. I kind of want to do a vid on underrated champs in this game, because we were talking recently in another stream I was doing about, what am I trying to say? Nebula. Nebula is also super underrated, I think. I don't think a lot of people give her the proper amount of excitement level that you should have for a champ like Nebula. So I think that's on the agenda sometime in the next week or two. Kind of pick, in my opinion, the top 3 underrated champs and kind of talk about why I think they're underrated. Or something like that. Oh, dang it. Trying to get off fancy. There we go. David Roma, okay, good. I got 2.3 right now. Nice. Nice. Oh, nice, David. Yeah. So yeah, if you can put up another, few 100,000 or so by tomorrow, I'd be shocked if you don't get them. I mean, honestly, I'd love to see it at 2.3. I think that's a decent number for Taskmaster. I'm saying 2.5, 2.6 just to kind of give that little extra safe zone. But there's no way he could be any more than that. I would think, I would hope, So. And David Romo, thanks for the sub. I just saw that pop up. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. Jordan O. Hang on one second. I just got this fight going. Force a habit. There we go. Not that time. Every once in a while, it's just like force a habit. I always try and evade completely the War Machine L1. And I'm like, no, you can't do it. You can evade it at the end, but you can't evade the whole thing. There we go. Jordan O, yeah, I'm just doing story quests as I want to be uncollected quickly. And yeah, Hawkeye, I taken to everything. Got him for my first ever crystal. And he's been by my side ever since. Absolutely, yeah. He was one of my first rank 5 4-stars, and I've never been disappointed with that. Like I said, there's just so much he can do. I was disappointed at first when his L3 didn't do anything, no like extra debuff or extra buff on him or anything like that. It was literally just damage. So I was glad to see, yeah, he's ranked up. I was glad to see that synergy with Taskmaster, so at least his L3 does a little something extra. But yeah, he just has a lot of cool, unique abilities, and so, again, he's not God tier. Don't get me wrong, he's definitely not a God tier champion, but he is definitely underrated. There. Teapot animation. I dare you to defeat Thanos with 1 star. Challenge not accepted? I don't know. That one, it'd be worth a shot. But yeah, that one would be a wee bit difficult. But it might be fun to try at the very least. I guess at this point now, someone would have to have Thanos as their top champ. So one of those handful of people that have him as a 4-star or 5-star. Unless they bring the Infinity War Thanos back at some point, which maybe they will. They talked about that. They were saying that earlier, you know, in the last major update, that was in the patch notes, that some of his abilities description got changed, and they said, yeah, well, we're doing it in case we decide to bring him back at some point. So who knows? Dang it, I was off by one punch. I did not mean to do that. The Kingpin, Simple Warrior underrated also. Heal, block, tower control. I agree. Him and Punisher 2099 a little bit. I don't know if I would say he's underrated, but definitely not. Doesn't get as much attention as he probably should. Those two I'd like to learn a bit more. But I'd say they're a little bit underrated as well. Metal Sonic dude in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you can make it. I'm doing my first LOL path next week. Oh, nice, man. I'm coming for you, Stark Spidey. Very cool. Are you going to be like live streaming that at all? Are you going to be recording that at all for the channel? Because, yeah, if you're live streaming, I definitely would love to pop on by and show you some love right on back. Tanas is saying in 2020 Kabam will have a lot of champs. Yeah, well, they if y'all missed it, they did another one of those puzzles earlier this week where they have like the champion flow chart and all of the blank spaces for champions coming up soon. It was definitely see, I don't know why my thumb just stopped right there for the last hit of that combo. It's weird. To try and you know, figure out who's coming. Couple of like symbiotes are coming apparently, and of course we've got the Wasp and Ghost coming next month for Ant-Man and the Wasp tie-in. So yeah, but no, by 2020, which is another year and a half from now, they will easily have what, 200 champs at that point. You keep doing 2 to 3 champs a month. Come on. Teapot, when will you do channels about Marvel Strike Force and Marvel Future Fight? Well, I don't play Future Fight at all. I do play Strike Force, just kind of casually. Definitely nowhere near the same level as I do for MCOC. Of course, that'll always be the primary game for me, both in terms of playing the game and in terms of YouTube content. I don't know that I'll ever splinter off and do any like Strike Force videos or anything like that. That could always change in the future, but as of right now, I don't have any plans for that. I just want to keep focusing on MCOC. Metal Sonic dude, appreciate it, my man, but my streaming software is really bad, so I might just do the fights and record some of the voiceover and unit spend. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, good luck to you, man. Yeah, let me know if you need anything. A bunch of people, of course, have been doing streams lately. Rhinout, of course, did his first Labyrinth run a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. All right, let me do one more round, and then I'm going to check in on my 4 stars. Do one round of those, and then that'll probably wrap it up. But, again, still have a little bit of a ways to go. Yeah, just do that. That's fine. Oh. Come on, no bleeds. Uh, 11 more subs. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for the update there, Teapot. Very cool. Very cool. I'm getting excited. Getting closer and closer to 500. I love it. Metal Sonic saying now it is 10. Sweet. For whoever to sub, thank you. I'm level 57 in Strike Force. Nice. I just became level 60 over there. Yesterday, I think it was. I think it was yesterday. Which is cool. I know that's the level cap, just like it is here, ironically enough. I was kind of hoping for something more exciting when you hit level 60 over there. But it wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Just because it's, like I said, just because it's the level cap. So you think there'd be some extra super special reward or something. But, oh well. Alright. Also, if you beg my indulgence, let me check in one more time on Alliance Quest, just to see how we're doing. Oh, nice. We moved up. I still have 7 minutes till the next energy anyway, so, okay. 4 stars should be not all done, but they should be pretty well refreshed by now. Get these guys out of the way. Okay, yeah, it's already on. That right there. Okay. So I'm just going to go, same as starting the stream, I'm just going to go ahead and do a full round of my 4-star rank 5s and rank 4s. And then that'll pretty much do it for this stream. But again, you know, it's the rank 5s and rank 4s, so have, I don't know, about 10 rounds or so that I'll go. So still got a little bit of time here. Nice. There we go. Oh, and yeah, you're about 47,600 power. I honestly don't know what I'm at. I think I'm maybe around, I don't remember. I am still totally free to play in that game, though. I have not spent any money on it. So I'm happy to say that, at least. Certainly compared to Marvel Contest of Champions, where I have definitely spent money. Oh, come on. There too, and I guess I was just a tiny bit too late. Oh, come on. There we go. Stupid glancing. Stupid glancing. Give me for like 30 seconds, everybody. I just want to grab a... Coffee is long since cold, and I just want to grab some water. Give me like 30 seconds. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Usually on autopilot when it comes to a lot of this stuff. That's fine. That's fine. Shot Gaming. I have no idea how you record through Omelet Arcade. Let's see. When I try to do it, the stream is live for 1 minute or so, and then it goes down. So within Omelet Arcade itself, I tell it to stream directly through YouTube. There should be a setting for that, where instead of doing it through Omelet Arcade itself, you can pick YouTube. So that's the first step. And then when I'm doing the screen recorder, which again is the only experience that I have with Omelet Arcade, so if you're trying it differently than the Apple screen recorder, unfortunately I won't be able to help. When I'm doing the screen recording, when I go to do it, I hold down the button and it gives me the option of, instead of recording it to my phone, like just capturing whatever, I have it record through Omelet. So essentially the iPad is recording through Omelet, and then Omelet is not saving it itself, it's just going straight to YouTube. Yeah, see, look at that. Like, even with just the regular bleed and the hemorrhage, as a 4-star rank 5, no class advantage, that was still doing a total of like 420 a tick. I can only imagine how a rank 4 5-star would be. The 6-star, if I got a 6-star Hawkeye, I would not be disappointed at all. You talk about underrated, that would actually be pretty amazing. Like, again, still not God tier or anything, but a 6-star Hawkeye would be a nice addition to the collection, is what I am saying. So Teapot, are you hearing echoes as well? That's odd. Like I said, I'm just running this through my iPad with no background noise, so I'm not sure why it's echoing. How do you make it so live streams directly to YouTube instead of arcade gaming? I don't see that option. I forget where it is, because it's been quite a while since I did it. You know, I set it up the one time, and obviously then it was good to go after that. It's gotta be, you know, like where you're picking the quality settings and things like that, you know, so that screen, there should be an option. I don't know if I can pull up Omelet here without, you know, showing information and such. So I'll look it up later, Shaw, and, you know, you can hit me up either if you're on Twitter, you can always send me a message there. You know, or like I can, if you comment down in the video below or something, I'll be streaming again tomorrow a little bit earlier, so maybe if you're able to hang out there. But yeah, after this stream is done, I'll take a look and see what I can figure out. But it should be there where it says, you know, stream to Omelet Arcade. That should be, you know, like a pull-down menu or something like that, and it gives you the option of doing that, or YouTube, or I think there's probably a couple other options, maybe like Twitch, or something else in there too. Day Yankee, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hello, teacher. Well, hi. I don't know what I am a teacher of, but hopefully people are learning some things from my videos, so I would be happy to be called a teacher for that, so that is fine by me. And once again, welcome to the stream. And Champion Nova in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming. Just doing one more round of my 4 stars, and then probably we'll wrap up the stream. I did a round earlier, then was just working on, you know, 2 stars and 3 stars from Milestones and what have you. And now back to the Taskmaster grind. Got to do some more later throughout the day, which will be off stream, but I'll pick it up again tomorrow morning. Just crossed 1.4, not bad, but yeah, still got some work to do today. Thankfully, it's only, let's see, it's only 11:30. That's not bad. Fit in a few more rounds as the day goes on. Drop some boosts later if I have to, just to kind of get the points going, but I'm not too worried. Like I said earlier, I do have Taskmaster, but I don't have him awakened, so that's why I'm going for the grind. Hopefully I can get it done. There we go. Also, yeah, everybody in the chat, if you haven't already, check out both Metal Sonic Dude, I don't know if you're still hanging out here, but also Champion Nova. Be sure to check them out. They both have YouTube channels as well with Marvel Contest of Champions content. Lots of good stuff on both of their channels. So do check them out. Hit up their vids, drop some likes, drop a sub if you haven't already. Make sure to go check them out and give them some love, like we do. So, there you go. There we go. Oh, just for fun, let's do that. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, oh, dang it, she hit that area. Why does she absorb missiles? That doesn't seem like it would be an energy attack. Oh well. There we go. The Kingpin, gotta get ready for work. You're good, everyone. Oh, well, no problem, Kingpin. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the retweet and the messaging and all that. Very, very much appreciated. Hope you have a good day at work, man. Alright, okay, so that's the last set, well, full set of the rank 5s, and then we're getting in the rank 4s, so that'll be another few rounds after this, and then that should, like I said, that'll just about do it. Which is good, because it is just about lunchtime for me, so that'll be a nice break right there. Like I said, go get some stuff done, and then just keep grinding every couple hours in the Taskmaster arena. Like I said, the goal is to get around 2.7, 2.8 to be safe, but I would hope he doesn't really go for much more than 2.5 or so. Would be nice to not have to even worry about it for the second round. Just, you know, get the Awakening and be done with it. Start testing him out a bit more. Like I said, I think he's still only rank 1 as a 4-star. So, with the Awakening, that will help me start ranking him up a little bit. Alright, that's it for Milestones, which is nice. There we go right there, and of course more shards and stuff, so building up the premium shards for tomorrow's weekly opening. Oops, sorry. I still have zero understanding why Iceman is not immune to anything cold related. I don't get it. I don't get it. How is he incinerate immune? If he's nothing but ice, you would think fire would just, you know, burn right through him. And then if he's already cold, how is he hurt by other cold things? He's already made of ice. You know, so like, how does frostbite and cold snap affect him? It's one of those things. I know there are a bunch of these in the game, like weird immunities or lack thereof that don't make any sense. But I think that one is like the absolute worst or funniest, or I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, very sneaky. Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I didn't think... I don't know if she would do it that quickly. Oh well. It's always so much more satisfying when using Yellow Jacket to win the fight from Power Sting damage. Because essentially they trigger the power, they get the Power Sting, and they die. So basically, they just fall over, and you win. I don't know why, I always get a kick out of that. Oh, I won just from standing there. Cool. Alright. I'll take that. Okay. So it'll be a little over 1.6 mil. Well, almost. Probably about 1.65 or so when I'm done. I think I have, what, 4 series? Just 4 little sets left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just 4 sets to go. That's fine. Alright. 3 more sets to go. Oh yeah, this has been going for more than 2.5 hours. I wasn't sure how long I'd be able to keep the grind going, but it's been fun. It's definitely been fun. Glad I'm able to keep building this stuff up, which is nice. That's fine. There we go. Trying to swipe back. I don't know why it didn't register on time. But he did. He did. Alright. Moving right along. I think, what, 2 more sets left? Is that what I said? I've already lost count. Yeah, 2 more sets. This one and the next one, and then that will do it. Yeah, it's fine. That is fine. Yeah, I saw that coming. And I thought about it after the fact. I'm like, yeah, Hood probably isn't the best person to use. Just because of that stun that triggers when the shock expires. Oh well. Thankfully I got through it. Okay, yeah, so I got to... I was reading something online, sorry. Just got the end of AQ to worry about as well. I tried to swipe back too quickly. Or too early, I guess I should say. What I was trying there. Alright, 1 more set, and then I gotta pop over to AQ, and then that will be the end of the stream. Promise, promise. That's fine. That's fine. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. All right. Last one. There we go. Hepin Shingala, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm asking for the cutoff for Taskmaster. I was saying earlier, I'm hoping it really shouldn't be any more than 2.5 million, 2.6 million at the most. You know, you have those 4-star Deadpool arenas that are running that are, you know, distracting some people. And the fact that Taskmaster is a good champion. He's not God tier or anything, but he's a good champion. So I definitely don't see him going for 3 million. That's why I was estimating around 2.5, 2.6. I'm personally going to do around 2.7 or 2.8 to be safe. But yeah, I would think it shouldn't be any more than that. Alright, so let me just do this one fight in AQ in the interest of time. And then I'm going to wrap it up after that. Oh, that's right, he's got that lovely power gain buff on this one. Nice. Got that regen. Leave it at that. Come on. Just in time for everything to expire. Ooh, that was lucky. I almost thought I had lost it there for a second. And he was gonna just keep smacking me around. I get lucky there. Yep, might as well. Oh, see, like that. That is what I thought would happen. And then it did. Come on, there you go. Thought I could get away with it. I was wrong. Just go ahead and trigger it. I'll take the block damage. It's fine. Oof. Thought I was going to survive better than that. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I really thought I was going to have more health. But that's what I get for not trying to bait out a special one. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I know that wasn't arena related, sorry. I just wanted to move while I could before ending the stream or anything. I guess I forgot I do still have 1 energy, so I will go ahead and do this one as well. And then I will end it, I promise, promise, promise. It'll be close. So it was. Nice. Alright, cool. Cool. That'll help us out. Just need to move on the left and we'll be good. Benjamin, welcome back, bud. I just got a 5-star Sentinel, Killmonger, and Howard the Duck. Wow. Even Howard isn't terrible, but you got a Sentinel and a Killmonger. Congratulations, man. Those are both really good pulls. And I let this slide. Oh, so bad. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up, I think, folks. Yeah, like I said, I thought this would maybe be about 2 hours at best, and it's almost 3. So, yeah, I think it went pretty well. Oh, and you got Taskmaster in your final 5-star. So you got Sentinel, Killmonger, and Taskmaster, and then also Howard the Duck. But still, 3 out of 4 are fantastic, and even Howard isn't terrible. He's not great, but he's not terrible. So yeah, congrats, Benjamin. Very cool. But yeah, like I said, I think it's going to wrap it up. So thanks for everyone who has been hanging out with me, especially, you know, for the last couple hours or so. Getting closer and closer to that 500 sub mark. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit that sub button, smash the like button. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow morning a little bit earlier since I do have family plans. But for more arena grinding, milestones, and going for Taskmaster and all that. So yeah, feel free to stop on by and hang out with me again. Aside from that, hope you have a good Saturday wherever you may be. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, just